Alright guys, Crystal Palace and Man City have just drawn 0-0, and that was nerve-wracking for me as a Liverpool fan. I didn't enjoy the game, although I couldn't take my eyes off it basically. Um, yes, City missed so many good chances. Bernardo Silva, Jesus Christ, it wasn't his day today, was it? First half, he had the best chance of the half. De Bruyne had a shot which Guaita fumbled, and Silva sort of got caught in two minds over whether to hit it first time. It looked like he was about to hit it first time, and then he sort of changes his mind as he kicks the ball and takes a touch that's way too heavy, and it goes out for a goal kick. Cancelo also hit the post with a rocket in the first half, which then fell to Laporte, and Laporte missed an open goal. Although I say Laporte missed an open goal, it wasn't an easy chance. It came at him very quick, and obviously Laporte finishing isn't going to be his strongest point, is it? He's a centre back. Yeah, and Palace, they throughout the game they had moments where they were getting into good positions. For me, the man of the match today was between two. It was either between Conor Gallagher or actually three: Conor Gallagher, Checo Chiarte, and Tyrick Mitchell. Tyrick Mitchell at left back. Oh my god, I think he is probably one of the best left backs in the league right now, and I'm not even kidding. Every time I watch him, and granted, I don't watch every Crystal Palace game, I watch maybe one in every two or three Crystal Palace games. I'd say I've watched them 8 or 9 times this season, maybe a bit more. And every time I watch him, he is superb. It doesn't matter who he comes up against, he just knows how to deal with them. Riyad Mahrez today couldn't get a sniff. Whenever he picks up the ball, Mahrez is like the master of great first touch that puts the ball exactly where he wants it, and he can sort of trick his man into going the wrong way, and then Mahrez skips off in the other direction. Mitchell, he just knows when to go for the ball and when not to at the exact pinpoint nanosecond, when to stick his foot out and win the ball. He is a talented left back defensively. I'm not sure. What I will say about him though is I haven't seen any evidence of him being good going forward in attack. So maybe stay at Crystal Palace for now, because what I don't want to see happen to him is he joins a big club like, I don't know, well, similar to what Wan-Bissaka did at Man United. He was very good at Crystal Palace. He goes to Man United for 50 million and he has to play a different type of game, and it doesn't suit him. And I don't think Mitchell would be suited to playing for a Man City, Liverpool, Man United or Chelsea. So maybe it does suit him more to be at Palace, who, by the way, are a team on the up. They've improved massively this season, even if their points or position in the table hasn't gone up dramatically. They've still been a lot better, and you feel as though they know which direction they're going now. They're not just drifting sideways, they are on an incline, I think. Mitchell played very well. Chiarte also played very well. He struggled with injury in the first half, but in the second half he was very good, won the ball a lot. And Gallagher, just non-stop energy. City, though, so many chances wasted. Silva had a few, as I've already said. De Bruyne had a couple. Foden had one or two, I think. And Yeah, Guaita though did have a very good game. He made some crucial saves. But yeah, Palace defensively were very good, and I thought that might be their undoing if City start putting pressure on them. Will Palace cope? And they did. In fact, I expected City to win this game, but I thought it would be something like a 3-2 win to City, because I thought Palace might get a goal going forward, which they didn't tonight, but they still played very well. And on another night, you never know, they could have nicked a goal and won the game. Like at the very end when Conor Gallagher managed to win the ball high up the pitch, like he did so many times throughout the game. He tried to square it, but I think it was Rodri who, or it might have been Laporte, who positioned themselves very well to nick the ball away from Zaha. Although Zaha, I couldn't deal with him like in the second half, when every time he picked up the ball in his own half, he kept fannying about with it and losing possession. It grinds my gears, that. I thought Grealish as well, he struggled to really get in the game today. And for me, Grealish, it just doesn't work with him at City, because they've already got three very technical players in Kevin De Bruyne, Bernardo Silva and Phil Foden. Having four, it's just too many. Whereas when they play Raheem Sterling, Sterling sticks out wide, waits for the ball to come to him, or if it doesn't come his way, he sneakily drifts to the back post, and then the play on the other side of the pitch, it eventually comes to him for a shot on goal. So Sterling knows how to play in this system. Grealish, he's not the type of player suited to a Guardiola system, or at least not when he's got Bernardo Silva, De Bruyne and Foden, and also Mahrez on the other side, who wants to play a similar-ish game to Grealish. Slightly different, but they are not two different players. So yeah, I thought that was part of City's problem as well. There were a couple of times as well where Laporte lost the ball in defence and Palace looked like they could threaten, but eventually nothing came of it. I mean, Palace just did a really good job, and I think every Crystal Palace fan in Selhurst Park tonight would have been buzzing with that result. I think there's a few people in Liverpool as well who, wouldn't mind the results either. What it does mean is City are now 4 points ahead of Liverpool, with Liverpool having one game in hand. So, in theory, Liverpool's game in hand is against Arsenal on Wednesday. Now, that's going to be a very tough game away from home, because Arsenal at the Emirates don't often lose. So, let's say Liverpool get a very, very tight win, a close game, then, I mean, this is some title race, isn't it? I think this year will go right down to the wire once again. In fact, it's very rare that with 9 or 10 games to go, there's so many teams involved in the relegation scrap. Right now, there's 4 teams who are going to be scrapping it out to avoid the drop. I think Leeds, Everton, Watford and Burnley are all still within a fighting chance of staying up. I think Norwich, it might just be a bit too late now. And also top 4, I know Arsenal are the clear favourites now, but United, West Ham and Tottenham-ish are still, going for it. And Liverpool City, I mean, there's no clear favourite there. It's very hard to pick between them over who's going to win the league now. But it's exciting, and that's what you want from football. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.